Okay, so in this video, I'll be taking you guys through a series of lower body stretches that I myself like to do at home. Some of these stretches I'll even do after a class, but these work for me. You can try some if you want. Okay, so the first one you have here, we're going to try and come out to about 45 degrees here, trying to grab the back of your toes. If you can't, just go as close as possible. As long as you're feeling that squeeze in your calves and in your hamstring, you're doing the job. And our next stretch, we have our butterfly stretch, okay? Trying to grab your feet, trying to get your heels as close to your body as possible. And just create a little circular motion with your knees, driving right through the floor, right back up. Stretch again, grabbing that foot, trying to tuck your heel as close to your hip as possible, just hugging that leg that's closest to you, really for the squeeze on those glutes. And since we're all about the hips, our next one is going to be focused on our flexors as well. This is more about the mobility of the movement. It's trying to drive your knees right to the floor, trying not to move your upper body too much, just making sure our movement is focused in our legs for this one. And then what I like to do is I'll hold it for about 2 seconds on each side before finishing up that stretch. And the next one, we're going to come onto our backs here. We're going to try and drive that leg right across our body while keeping the other leg straight on the floor. Here, both times, you'll see me count to 3 before taking that deep breath in, before trying to stretch my lower back here, as you see that shoulder come down. And our next one, you want to get your hands into that semi-starfish position, just flat out on the floor, just rocking gently from side to side, just trying to feel a bit more loose or shake anything you got off of you. Our next stretch, we're going to come slightly up a bit into this low lunge, okay? Want to get further than 90 degrees on this one, even lower than that. All you want to do here is just want to lean right forward into it. Just feel that squeeze on your hamstring as you do that. And the next one we're coming to is the child's pose. This is one of my personal favorites. You want your chest nice and close to the floor, shifting your bum and hips right back to the opposite end of the room you're in. And then as you magically appear standing up, you're going to go for a classic toe touch, okay? Just making sure you're feeling that squeeze again in the hamstring, in the calves, and even in your lats over here. And the last one you're going to come to, you're just going to stick one foot out from that last position. Just get that toe, curl it all the way up, just to feel that extra squeeze in your calves. And that should wrap it up for this series of stretches.